everyone, welcome back. So today I have monthly favourites. It is January favourites time. I am one that quite likes January. January is my birthday month. I turned 21 and it's all about the new starts, the new year, newness, and I can't believe we're already at the end of the month. I feel like I'm going to say that every single month because life just goes by so quick. I have a little basket here of my favourites that I've been loving this month, and I am going to get cracking with skincare. Now you can tell I've been loving this maybe a little too much because I have actually run out. It is empty, which means I really loved it. It is the Roche-Posay Micellar water for sensitive skin. So it cleanses skin, removes makeup, purifies, soothes and respects physiological pH. Now I thought that this removed my makeup so quickly, so I soak 2 cotton pads and always pop it over my eyes first and kind of gently rub on, massage on the eyes for like a minute, and then I always see, and that's always my test how good they are, and it removed absolutely all traces of makeup, and then it left my skin feeling really nice and fresh afterwards. So I've been really liking that, and I'm gonna have to repurchase this. I love trying micellar waters and I absolutely loved this one. Next up is a face mask from Sanctuary Spa. So I've had one of these for ages, but they've actually just redesigned the packaging, so I have a new one, and I've been wearing this, I'd say twice a week, and it's been doing absolute wonders for my skin. It's so nice, especially because the weather's so cold out, and this is a warming thermal charcoal face mask, and it just really warmifies the face. Is that a word? Not sure. And it just makes my skin feel so smooth and so clean, and I love the clean feeling after you wash off a face mask, and I love it. I love it. And if you buy this between now and the end of February, all proceeds go to the well-being of women. I have a lip balm from Paul and Joe. So I have a huge amount of lip balms, a crazy amount of lip balms. In fact, I think I have a whole basket of this full. These are from the range, by the way. That's so handy. Yeah, as I said, I've got so many lip balms and I always try new ones, and some work, some just sting, or some just kind of sit there being all wet, but I really love this one by Paul and Joe, and the packaging is absolutely beautiful. I love Paul and Joe's packaging, but it's a clear balm and it just smells fresh and not medical, but hang on, it smells like refresher sweets as well. But I feel like the smell of it, you know it's gonna work. Does that make sense? It doesn't smell medical, but it smells like it's gonna help you out, and it's not just like a gimmick. It actually really works. It's definitely a skincare item, and it really soothes my lips, and it doesn't make them do you like the smell of that? I don't think you should be thinking that. Oh, what are you doing? You can't have that, shall we? But I love it. So Paul and Joe lip balm. Do you like that as well? You're going to try and eat that now, aren't you? You sure are. Something else that I have crazy amounts of, and I think it's all to do with the beauty advent calendars in December. I have a lot of hand creams. So I've got a teeny diddy one here. This is by L'Occitane. I am such a L'Occitane fan now, ever since I've had their advent calendar, and I'm really excited to try more things from L'Occitane. But this is one of their hand creams. This is the Cherry Blossom hand cream, and it just smells so nice. Obviously this is a really teeny tiny size. I will be buying the full size when I next head to somewhere that sells L'Occitane. I know you can get it in Debenhams or standalone L'Occitane stores, or I think other department stores as well, but I just love the Cherry Blossom one. I have quite a few L'Occitane hand creams, but this one just smells the absolute best, and they're all so moisturising, and my hands, they get so sore in the winter, but also I'm just a very hands-on person, so I do, like, I mean, I've got like a scratch there. I just get like really, my sister and family and people always say I've got baby child hands because they're just chubby little stubby things. One day I will get adult hands maybe, but I love this hand cream. It smells absolutely beautiful. Moving on to a foundation. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and mine is in the shade Snow, which is the palest shade. Now I am wearing that today, and it has quickly become one of my favourite high-end foundation, I was gonna say high-end drugstores, high-end foundations. It's a really nice, it's oil-free and it's a really nice coverage. It's not really heavy and it's not really light, it's just nicely in between, very buildable, doesn't separate on the skin, and it just works really well with lots of my primers as well. And it really feels like a second skin. Like, it doesn't look like you've got product on top of your face, it just sort of soothes in. And as always, I'm late to the party with this, because I think this came out quite a few months ago, but I've only just tried it from the end of December, I think it was. But I like to make my own decisions on things and not get influenced by the hype, but I really do love this, and I definitely agree with the hype. So if you haven't tried this yet, definitely give this a go, and they've got tons and tons of colours and shades as well. Something else from Too Faced is their primed and poreless pressed powder. So I've got the loose powder version of this, and I don't know why I never tried the pressed one. But you can wear this underneath everything, so it can be the first step, or you can wear it as a finishing powder, and I've been wearing it as a finishing powder. It's just a really nice, it's just like white finishing powder, and I don't know what, oh, it's my hand cream, because I just put that on, didn't I? I was like, oh my god, it smells amazing, but it has no smell. And it just finishes off the skin really nicely. It goes hand in hand with the Born This Way foundation and just makes everything look pretty flawless, I must say. Maybe if you want to do the whole baking thing, maybe that's when you want to get the loose powder, but I really prefer the pressed powder. So next up, I have a palette from Tarte. This is the Tarte, what, oh. Let's sleep in. Sorry, I was just like, what is off my shoulder? This is the Tarteist contour kit. Contour palette, rather. So in this, we have 3 highlighting and correcting shades, 2 contour shades, and a blush. So I haven't yet really used the 3 highlighting and correcting shades, because for me, highlight is like the shimmer here, rather than a Kim K kind of vibe. I just can't do it. I'm really pale as it is. It doesn't really work out for me. But I absolutely love the 2 contour shades. What I've been doing, if you would like to see my January monthly makeup routine, it's more or less what I'm wearing today. I will leave that link down below, but I actually use this palette in there. And I use a bigger contour brush for the paler shade, and then I get a more defined brush for the darker shade and do like to really enhance the cheekbones. And then this blush is what I'm wearing today. Absolutely love Tarte blushes, so I've been loving this palette. I love when there are more products in one thing, because you don't really have to like have loads of stuff. I've been enjoying quite a few different eye products this month, and one of them being the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in the Things Rubbed Off, but I think it's on and on bronzed, or something along those lines, but it's the bronzy taupey shade, and this looks absolutely beautiful just on its own. So I like to put a bit on my eyelids all over, and then sometimes if I'm feeling a bit fancy, I put a bit of shimmery something on the top, and it just looks fab when it's on both together, because it makes it really stay in place, and it's just a really easy foolproof eye look. Or alternatively, if I have a bit more time, I have been using this, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Dolce Vita palette, which I am wearing today, and again, that's in my monthly makeup routine. So I have already hit pan there, and I am quite, again, I'm quite new to Charlotte Tilbury. I think I got this in September or October time, but I've been obsessed with it ever since. I quite like the warm toned eyeshadow on me, but I don't know if I suit cool tones or warm tones. I don't know how you find out or how you tell, or if you just play around, but I've been really loving this. I did get it for Christmas. I got the vintage vamp, so I'm really excited to play around with that as well. But this just has 4 absolutely gorgeous coppery brownie shades, and all warm toned, as I said, so I've been really enjoying playing around with that. And then a new one for liquid liner this month. I have had this in my makeup stash for a long time, and at the beginning of the year I actually had a massive clear out and shopped my stash, as it were, and I really wanted to use products that I've had for a while but never really used. So this was in my liquid liner drawer. Yes, whole drawer. I did have, I don't anymore. I think I have like 5 or 6, which is, I don't know, I feel like I need to clear out again. Anyway, this is the Soap & Glory Supercat liner. I'm wearing that today. I, again, use this in my January makeup routine, and it is so easy and foolproof to apply. I feel like this is the easiest one I've ever come across, and there are so many different ones that claim they're easy and foolproof and anyone can do it, but I really do think that this one if you are still struggling or if you're new to doing liquid liner, I really think you should try this one. I love it. You can do thick or thin lines. It stays on, and it's brilliant, and it's drugstore. It's Super Soap and Glory, which I really, really love. 2 lip products now. I have not been wearing them together. I've been actually wearing them separately. I've been wearing this lip liner quite a lot this month on its own or with its corresponding lipstick, also from Bare Minerals, but this is the Bare Minerals Marvellous Moxie lip liner in Revved. So I wore this literally throughout Vlogmas and in some Instagram selfies lately, and you all seem to really like it, so thank you. But I really, really love this lip liner. It's a different one. It's kind of like a reddy brown lip colour, but I really like it, and it's really different because I'm, as you know, I'm quite a nude lady. I'm always that one, you know. Or what I'm wearing today is the Revlon lipstick in Pink Pout. This is an old favourite of mine and so many other YouTubers. Like, I feel like loads of us were obsessed with this, and then suddenly I've just rediscovered this again, and I am again obsessed with it. I just love it. It's absolutely beautiful. Wearing that today. So, oh no, it's not. One more fave. Final favourite is a cologne from Joe Malone. This is the Red Roses cologne, and it's a little bottle. You can obviously get the bigger ones, but I actually got this for Christmas and I have been wearing it non-stop. But the thing is, look how little it looks like I've used. But I've spritzed this, I'd say, at least every other day, if not more, in January, and it just smells heavenly. I feel like a walking, talking candle or bouquet of roses. So it's just so feminine without being sickly feminine, does that make sense? And it's not overly sweet or anything. It's just really rosy, and I've been really loving wearing that in combination with my cherry blossom hands. I smell like a dream. So I've been loving that this month, and those are all of my monthly favourites. Let me know what you've been loving in the month of January. I'd love to know if you leave those down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you are having a fabulous day, and I will see you in my next video.